Group 1. Daily routines and movement.
Do you go to work early?
I go to work at 7 a.m. and I usually arrive before my boss.
Do you like to stay at home?
I like to stay at home on Sundays, but sometimes I have to visit my parents.
Do you work in an office?
I work in a large office and I manage a small team of designers.
Do you study English every day?
I study English every day, or I watch movies without subtitles to practice.
Do you walk to the park?
I walk to the park every morning and I breathe the fresh air.
Do you run in the marathon?
I want to run in the marathon, but my legs are very tired today.
Do you swim in the ocean?
I swim in the ocean during summer, but I prefer the swimming pool in winter.
Do you live in a big city?
I live in a big city, and it is very noisy at night.
Do you leave the house at 8 a.m.?
I leave the house at 8 a.m., or I leave earlier if there is a lot of traffic.
Do you travel by train?
I travel by train to save money, but it takes a long time to arrive.
Do you sing in a choir?
I sing in a local choir, and we practice every Thursday night.
Do you chat with friends online?
I chat with my friends on Facebook, but I prefer meeting them in person.
Do you talk to your teacher?
I talk to my teacher after class, and she helps me with my homework.
Do you sit on the sofa?
I sit on the comfortable sofa, and I read my favorite book.
Do you stand in line for coffee?
I stand in line for coffee, but the service is usually very fast.
Do you dance at weddings?
I dance at weddings, or I just sit and watch the other guests.
Do you relax on weekends?
I relax on weekends, and I try to forget about my stressful work.
Do you sleep 8 hours?
I try to sleep 8 hours, but I often wake up in the middle of the night.
Do you get up at 6 a.m.?
I get up at 6 a.m., and I immediately make a cup of hot coffee.
Do you come to the party?
I will come to the party, but I might be a little bit late.
Do you return home late?
I return home late on weekdays, and I usually go straight to bed.
Do you fail the test?
I don't want to fail the test, so I study hard every night.
Do you succeed in business?
I succeed in business, and I am very proud of my achievements.
Do you exercise at the gym?
I exercise at the gym, or I go for a long walk in the neighborhood.
Do you get married next month?
I get married next month, and we are busy preparing the invitations.
Group 2. Personal care and specific go activities.
Do you get dressed quickly?
I get dressed quickly, but I always make sure my clothes are clean.
Do you take a bath in the morning?
I take a bath in the morning, and it helps me feel very relaxed.
Do you take a shower at night?
I take a shower at night, or I take one right after I exercise.
Do you go out with your boyfriend?
I go out with my boyfriend on Friday, and we go to a nice restaurant.
Do you go to bed early?
I go to bed early, but I usually play on my phone for an hour.
Do you go to work by bus?
I go to work by bus, or I ride my motorbike when the weather is nice.
Do you go to school on Saturday?
I go to school on Saturday, but I only have one morning class.
Do you go to church on Sunday?
I go to church on Sunday morning, and I meet my neighbors there.
Do you go dancing at the club?
I go dancing at the club, but the music is sometimes too loud for me.
Do you go fishing in the river?
I go fishing in the river, and I usually catch many big fish.
Do you go camping in the mountains?
I go camping in the mountains, or I go to the beach with my family.
Do you go swimming in the lake?
I go swimming in the lake, but the water is very cold today.
Do you go shopping at the mall?
I go shopping at the mall, and I buy a lot of new clothes for summer.
Do you go window shopping?
I go window shopping when I am bored, but I don't spend any money.
Do you stay at a luxury hotel?
I stay at a luxury hotel, and the room service is excellent.
Do you work as a doctor?
I work as a doctor, but I also teach at the medical university.
Do you study math or science?
I study math, or I study science, depending on my schedule.
Do you walk your dog?
I walk my dog twice a day, and he is always very happy.
Do you run to catch the bus?
I run to catch the bus, but I often miss it by 1 minute.
Do you swim to lose weight?
I swim to lose weight, and I feel much stronger now.
Do you live with your parents?
I live with my parents, but I plan to move out next year.
Do you leave the office late?
I leave the office late, and I usually eat dinner at a restaurant.
Do you travel to Europe?
I travel to Europe every summer, or I visit a new country in Asia.
Do you sing your favorite song?
I sing my favorite song, and everyone in the room claps for me.
Do you chat with your sister?
I chat with my sister every evening, but she lives very far away.
Group 3. Socializing in action.
Do you talk to your boss?
I talk to my boss about my salary, but he is very busy today.
Do you sit in the front row?
I sit in the front row and I listen carefully to the lecture.
Do you stand up for your friends?
I stand up for my friends, and they always support me too.
Do you dance with your wife?
I dance with my wife at the party, and she looks very beautiful.
Do you relax after a long day?
I relax after a long day, or I go to the spa for a massage.
Do you sleep on the floor?
I sleep on the floor sometimes, but my bed is much more comfortable.
Do you get up early on holidays?
I get up early on holidays and I go to the beach to see the sunrise.
Do you come home for lunch?
I come home for lunch, but I only have 30 minutes to eat.
Do you return the library books?
I return the library books, or I pay a small fine for being late.
Do you fail to arrive on time?
I fail to arrive on time sometimes, but I always call to apologize.
Do you succeed in your exam?
I succeed in my exam, and my parents are very happy for me.
Do you exercise in the morning?
I exercise in the morning, but it is very hard to wake up early.
Do you get married in a church?
I get married in a church, and we invite all of our relatives.
Do you get dressed for the party?
I get dressed for the party, but I cannot find my favorite shirt.
Do you take a bath with bubbles?
I take a bath with bubbles, and I listen to soft music.
Do you take a shower after work?
I take a shower after work, or I take one before I go to bed.
Do you go out for dinner?
I go out for dinner, and I meet my old classmates at the bistro.
Do you go to bed at midnight?
I go to bed at midnight, but I usually feel very tired the next day.
Do you go to work by car?
I go to work by car, and I listen to the radio during the drive.
Do you go to school by bike?
I go to school by bike, or I walk when it is raining.
Do you go to church on holidays?
I go to church on holidays, and I pray for my family's health.
Do you go dancing with friends?
I go dancing with friends, but we don't stay out too late.
Do you go fishing with your dad?
I go fishing with my dad, and we talk about many things.
Do you go camping in the forest?
I go camping in the forest, but I am afraid of wild animals.
Do you go swimming in the winter?
I go swimming in the winter, or I go to the sauna instead.
Group 4. Complex scenarios.
Do you go shopping for food?
I go shopping for food, and I cook a big meal for my family.
Do you go window shopping often?
I go window shopping often, but I rarely buy anything expensive.
Do you go to the gym to run?
I go to the gym to run, and I use the treadmill for 30 minutes.
Do you stay at home to study?
I stay at home to study, or I go to the quiet library.
Do you work to earn money?
I work to earn money, and I want to buy a new house soon.
Do you walk to the supermarket?
I walk to the supermarket, but I take a taxi back home.
Do you run to the finish line?
I run to the finish line, and I win the gold medal.
Do you swim to relax your mind?
I swim to relax my mind, and it helps me sleep better.
Do you live in a quiet village?
I live in a quiet village, but I work in a very busy city.
Do you leave your keys on the table?
I leave my keys on the table, or I put them in my pocket.
Do you travel to the countryside?
I travel to the countryside, and I enjoy the beautiful scenery.
Do you sing a song for me?
I sing a song for you, but I am a little bit shy today.
Do you chat with your teacher?
I chat with my teacher, and she gives me great advice.
Do you talk to your neighbor?
I talk to my neighbor, but we only speak for a few minutes.
Do you sit on the chair?
I sit on the chair and I start my daily work on the computer.
Do you stand near the window?
I stand near the window and I watch the rain outside.
Do you dance to the music?
I dance to the music, or I just tap my feet to the beat.
Do you relax under a tree?
I relax under a tree and I feel the cool breeze on my face.
Do you sleep in a tent?
I sleep in a tent, but it is not as comfortable as my bed.
Do you get up when the alarm rings?
I get up when the alarm rings, or I hit the snooze button.
Do you come to my house?
I come to your house and we can watch a movie together.
Do you return to your hometown?
I return to my hometown, but everything looks very different now.
Do you fail to finish the task?
I failed to finish the task, so I have to work through the weekend.
Do you succeed in your career?
I succeed in my career, and I travel all over the world for work.
Do you exercise to stay healthy?
I exercise to stay healthy, and I also try to eat more vegetables.